Happy Sabbath, brothers and sisters. Okay, so this week in Come Follow Me, we have been hearing about Alma's amazing speeches that he has been giving to the people of the land. So today we are going to learn a song called I Will Be Valiant. Okay, kind of goes along with the things that he is teaching to these people. Okay, so we're going to sing I Will Be Valiant. And here are the words. Needs servants to do his will in the latter days. The teachings of Jesus. His people in a loving way. Will be his servant and keep my covenant valiantly. I'll stand for the Lord can on me. Oh no, that didn't sound right. What's missing? Yes, there are words missing from our song. We need to find the words that go with the song. Otherwise, we won't be able to learn the whole song. Where can we go to find answers to our questions? Besides Google. Right, we can go to the scriptures to find our answers, okay? So, our first words we need to find, we will find in Mosiah 9:17. So let's read it. Yea, in the strength of the Lord did we go forth to battle against the Lamanites. For I and my people did cry mightily to the Lord, that he would deliver us out of the hands of our enemies. For we were awakened to a remembrance of the deliverance of our fathers. Did you see what words were highlighted? Yes, the Lord. The Lord needs servants to do his in the latter days. Great job, you guys. Okay, the next scripture that we need to find is in Alma 53:20. Let's read it. And they were all young men, and they were exceedingly valiant for courage and also for strength and activity. But behold, this was not all. They were men who were true at all times in whatever things they were entrusted. Did you see what was highlighted? Yes, valiant. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his in the latter days. The teachings of Jesus. Perfect. The next verse we're going to look up is in Mosiah 8:18. Let's read it. Thus God has provided a means that man through faith might work mighty miracles. Therefore, he becometh a great benefit to his fellow beings. Did you see what word was highlighted? The word was work. To do his work in the latter days. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days. The teachings of Jesus. His people in a loving way. The next verse we're going to look up is Mosiah 22:16. Let's read it. And after they had pursued them 2 days, they could no longer follow their tracks. Therefore, they were lost in the wilderness. Did you see what word was highlighted? Yes, follow. Who follow the teachings of Jesus. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days. Who follow the teachings of Jesus. His people in a loving way. Okay, the next verse we're going to look up is Mosiah 7:33. Let's read it. But if ye will turn to the Lord with full purpose of heart and put your trust in him and serve him with all diligence of mind, if ye do this, he will, according to his own will and pleasure, deliver you out of bondage. Did you see what words were underlined? Yes, and serve his people in a loving way. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days, who follow the teachings of Jesus and serve his people in a loving way. Will be his servant. The next verse we're going to look up is Mosiah 9:1. Let's read it. I, Zeniff, having been taught in all the language of the Nephites, and having had a knowledge of the land of Nephi, for of the land of our fathers' first inheritance, and having been sent as a spy among the Lamanites, that I might spy out their forces, and that our army might come upon them and destroy them. But when I saw that which was good among them, I was desirous that they should not be destroyed. Did you see the words that were highlighted? Yes, it was I. I will be his servant. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days, who follow the teachings of Jesus and serve his people in a loving way. I will be that servant and keep my covenant valiantly. I'll stand for. The next verse we're going to look up is in Alma 53:21. Let's read it. Yea, they were men of truth and soberness, for they had been taught to keep the commandments of God and to walk uprightly before him. Did you see what word was highlighted? Yes, truth. I'll stand for truth. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days, who follow the teachings of Jesus and serve his people in a loving way. I will be his servant and keep my covenant valiantly. I'll stand for truth. I'll stand for. Okay, the next one we're going to look up is in Mosiah 4:21. Let's read it. And now, if God, who has created you, on whom you are dependent for your lives, and for all that ye have and are, doth grant unto you whatsoever ye ask, that is right, in faith, believing that ye shall receive, oh then, how ye ought to impart of the substance that ye have one to another. Okay, did you see what was highlighted? Yeah, the word was right. I'll stand for truth. I'll stand for right. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days, who follow the teachings of Jesus and serve his people in a loving way. I will be his servant and keep my covenant valiantly. I'll stand for truth. I'll stand for right. The Lord kept on me. Okay, the last one we're looking up is in Mosiah 4:19. Let's read it. For behold, are we not all beggars? Do we not all depend upon the same being, even God, for all the substance which we have, for both food and raiment, and for gold and for silver, and for all the riches which we have of every kind? Okay, what word was highlighted? Yes, depend. The Lord can depend on me. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days, who follow the teachings of Jesus and serve his people in a loving way. I will be his servant and keep my covenant valiantly. I'll stand for truth. I'll stand for right. The Lord can depend on me. Good job, brothers and sisters. Let's go ahead and do it one more time, just since we have all the words, and get it in our minds the best. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days, and keep my covenants valiantly. I'll stand for truth, I'll stand for right. The Lord can depend on me. Okay, brothers and sisters, we are going to try it one last time with no words at all. Do you think you can do it? I think you can. Okay, let's try it. The Lord needs valiant servants to do his work in the latter days, who follow the teachings of Jesus and serve his people in a loving way. I will be his servant and keep my covenant valiantly. I'll stand for truth, I'll stand for right. The Lord can depend on me. Good job, you guys. I hope you learned that song. It is such a good song, and you guys are valiant. And I'm so grateful that I get to work with you in primary. Have a great Sabbath, and I will see you next time.